I'm going to show you Mudslinger and the Power Core Combiner team, but this really goes for any of the Power Core Combiner figures, because it's happened to me on this guy, it's happened to my friend with a different limb, and so it seems like it's kind of a crapshoot on which limb you're going to have problems with. But there always seems to be one that doesn't fit quite perfectly. For my friend, it was, actually no, it was the tow truck one, and it wouldn't quite fit on. Now that one I think is a common one because there's not a lot of grip for him on the tow truck side. Mine seems to be fine. For mine, it was this red car down here. It didn't want to sit on all the way. So basically, you have to know how to fix it. You've got to know what the engineering is behind it that gets it to stay on in the first place. So obviously you see the groove right here, right? The little hole, and that's a groove all the way around every of the posts. Every post that the Power Core Legends connect to. Now themselves have their little square that it pushes in. I'm going to pull it this way so you can see it. Now inside the hole there's a little lip. See that there? And it's going to be on this side too. You can see it? See that little lip? And it's got some little white stuff on it because that's the one I fixed. So mine wasn't sitting on perfectly there. That lip is what goes inside that groove. So if yours isn't sitting firmly enough for your liking, then you just need to put a little bit of super glue. I love the one that's on it's like whiteout, on a little whiteout brush. Unfortunately I don't have it here with me or I'd show you. But that way you can get inside. You don't have to, when you drop it, it doesn't leak everywhere. You just put a little bit of dab it right there. Now you don't want to get it on the flat part here. You just want the raised ridge there. So that way that ridge is going to be thicker. It's going to stand out more. So say here's where the blue part goes into, right? So the blue part's got a groove like this, and it goes in. You want to have a raised ridge for it to go quick and hold on to. I hope that is a good visual. It looks crappy, but I mean it's just my hands. But anyway, so it goes in and it clicks into place like this. So if it's not in there far enough, then it's going to slip. Or in my case, it was far enough out one side, but it was too flat on the other, so it would go at an angle. So when I put it on, his leg would kind of tilt forward. So that's where I put super glue on this one to raise it up, so it was more even across the board. It would clip into it. That's pretty much it for any. And that'll go for any of them. Oops, side to side. Any of them, any Power Core guy that you're putting in. See the tow truck dude. Now he doesn't have a top part there because this needs to fold on it. So it doesn't have anything to push on the top. It'll flop around a little bit if those aren't tight enough. Those are the main things right there. See? So you need to, if for those who have a tow truck that isn't tight and keeps flopping around, put a little super glue in each one of those, and then it will clip in to the groove on the blue post. Much better. So that works with, like I say, any Power Core Combiner guy. I'm sure you have some that don't fit perfectly and you'd like to fix, so that's how to do it. As far as Mudslinger himself, I did, let's see, and he's in his regular bot mode. This part didn't fit super well. Oh, come on, arms, move out of the way. There, the post that goes into here, it was loose and it kept flopping around. So I put a little bit of glue on the inside there just to tighten up the I don't know, here's a Denthosaurus when you need one. Tighten up the fit for the peg to go in the hole. And now it's much sturdier. So that's another thing you can do if yours is floppy that way. Otherwise, everything was pretty good on these guys. The legs, of course, get a little floppy and twisty on you, but that's pretty much it. So, enjoy. I hope you enjoy fixing your Power Cores. They're not a perfect line. Love them for what they are.